C'est moi Fauzia, votre enseignante française. Aujourd'hui, on va voir la méthode de examen de compréhension écrite. Ça va? Today we are going to see the method, the pattern of the comprehension écrite, that is unseen passages. Okay, I have already made videos on production orale and comprehension orale. If you have not watched them, go and watch them, and in that you will see the pattern, the tips to get highest bandwidth and the instructions to be followed during the exam. Let us see. On va voir, on va commencer la comprehension, la méthode de comprehension écrite. Okay, shall we see this method, pattern? Alright, so comprehension écrite is nothing but the unseen passage, students. Okay, so in this what happens, the duration, la duration pour l'examen, say 60 minutes, 1 hour. Okay, so the marks are out of 45. Okay, the code of this component is 0520/22. Okay, is it clear till here? This is the basic information. As a student you should be knowing them. Okay, so now in this there are 6 parts, students, part 1 to part 6. In part 1 the number of questions will be 5. Okay, so it will be not given in numbered form 1, 2, 3. It will be in the letters form A to E. Alright, so the type of the question is going to be in the match the following on the relié. Sava? Okay, so in this the number of options you are going to see are 6. For 5 questions the options are going to be 6. Okay, so these options are not going to be in the word or the statement form, sentences form. Instead it is going to be in the picture form. Is it clear, students? So total marks you are going to get in this section are 5 marks. So 5 questions, 5 marks means how much each question? One question you will get 1 mark. Okay, so if you write correct answer you are going to get 1 mark. The next part is on va aller la deuxième partie. C'est ici in the second part you will be seeing the question from A to E. Okay, so here again c'est la même cas, the case is same, like here also 5 questions, here also 5 questions. The type of the question is going to be match. Okay, so on the relié, n'est-ce pas? Okay, so here the options are going to be A to H. Donc il y a 8 options. Ça va? So how many options? 8 options are there. The picture here again the options are going to be in the picture form, that is it will be like a signboard. Okay, so in that you will be given the name of particular place or something like that. Okay, for example like boulanger, poissonnerie, etc. So here how much marks it is carrying for the 5 questions? 5 marks. Chaque question support une marque, une note. Okay, each question it will carry 1 mark. Okay, students, so next on va aller pour la troisième partie, third part. Ici il y a des questions de A à G, from A to G. So how many questions? There are going to be 7 questions. The type of these questions are going to be in MCQ form. You will be given a passage. Okay, the passage will contain 100 to 120 words close to. Okay, in this you will get how many options for each question is A, R, A, B and C. One you have to, the right answer you have to tick. Okay, so the next one is how the questions, how the options are going to be. It is not at all going to be in the picture form, students. It can be either in the word form or in a small sentence format. Okay, so that's how it's going to be, and total marks it is going to carry is 7 marks. So how much marks each question is going to carry? Again 1 mark. Alright, on va aller pour la quatrième partie, fourth section. Here we have questions from A to K. Alright, as the level increases, okay, as you complete section 1, section 2, the level also, the difficulty level also will increase, students. Is it clear till now? Okay, so now here again there is going to be a passage. In this you will see the number of words will be more. Earlier we saw 120, 100, 100 to 120 words. In this you will see 200 to 250 words. Okay, quite big passage. In this the format, you won't get any options. Okay, so it will be in the question and answer form. Okay, you will be given question and you need to write the answer. The answer can be in one single sentence or it can be a word. Okay, for both you will get full marks. Okay, right. So and the total marks it's going to carry are going to be 12 marks, students. Each question again 1 mark. Okay, so till here we have complete part 4. Okay, so part 5, here the questions are going to be A to E. The number of questions are going to be 5 only, but among all the parts, here the toughness level will increase a lot. Okay, though it is only going to carry 5 marks, it will take long time to answer. Okay, so because the options which will be given will be more and it will be very close. If you understand the options very clearly only, you will be able to write. Okay, so how are the questions going to be? It is again going to be match the following, but it is going to be in the affirmation form. Each section it's going to be like more than 3 to 4 sentences. Okay, alright, and the options are going to be 8 options are going to be there, and the descriptions will be given. Again it will contain some 4 to 5 sentences. Okay, so this is how. For example, if I have to say in this, John is selecting the games which are very not having high level of toughness because he is having wound in the leg. Okay, so like that. So which games will this will be one question. For example, in the options it will be given like this. There are games which does not require much physical activity. Like that, some descriptions will be there. So you are going to select such answers because he is having wound and he won't be able to do tough exercise. So that's how you are going to match and write the letter before the question. Okay, that's how. The total marks 5 and the number each question carries 1 mark and total questions are 5. Okay, last part we are into. In this part the number of questions are going to be 9. Okay, number of questions are going to be 9 but the marks is going to be 11. Now in this in 2 questions you will be expected to write 2 answers. That's how it comes to 11 marks. Okay, right. So it is from A to I. It will be in the question and answer form. Question will be given without any options. You have to understand the passage and write the answer. The answer can be in one sentence or the exact word which is expected in that question. Alright, so no options. That's it. And the number of marks for this part is 11 marks. Is it clear? So now students, you have seen the pattern of the exam. You will be soon seeing the tips to get highest bandwidth and also the instructions to be followed during the exam. Okay, shall we see that? Yes. Maintenant, je vais donner des astuces, des conseils et des instructions pour passer l'examen. Ça va? Okay, shall we see the important tips to get the highest bandwidth? The first and foremost important tips which I am giving is the time management. Okay, students. So during the exam, for each part, how much time you can carry. For part 1 and part 2, the number of questions are 5 only and the level is very, very low. Here you can recommended time which you can take is maximum 2 to 3 minutes. If at all you are completing both the section within 3 to 4 minutes, tap your back, you are doing great job. Okay, alright. And then for the third one, the number of questions are 7. Still the recommended time is only 8 minutes. Why? Because here it is going to be multiple choice and here you just have to take the answer and you're not going to carry any information and write it. Just tick it. Okay, right. And for the part 4, what I recommend is 15 minutes. Here the number of questions are 11. Still it is a simple form. You can do it within 15 minutes. Okay. So for the 5th part, though the number of questions are only 5, I am recommending 10 minutes for this part. Here the number of options will be more, and also the each options will be in the description form, where you will see 4 to 5 sentences, sometimes 6 sentences also for each option, and the difference between the correct and the incorrect answers will be very minute, very close. So here you have to pay a lot of attention. That's why this part will carry 10 marks. 10 minutes you can take for this. And for the last part, what I recommend is, the recommended time is 15 minutes, students. Here the number of questions are 9. Okay, so you can take 15 minutes. So if you follow this, or if you're in any of the part, if you're taking less time and you're able to complete before this time, you can put it to some other section and use that time. Okay, once all this was over, you will be having 6 minutes in time in your hand. That is, in 54 minutes itself you are completing, isn't it? So the exam is for 1 hour. So in this 6 minutes, now what you have to do is, you have to take the job of the examiner and correct your paper as not yours, like correcting someone else. So in this, what all simple mistakes which you have made itself, you can remove it, and this will lead to excess marks and extra marks, and also you may also get into the A stars. Okay, so this is how you can manage the time. So the second important essential tips which I wanted to give is, when you get the paper, do not read the question first. Instead, do not read the passage. Okay, for the passage questions, this is for the passage are given, unseen passages are given, and then questions are given, right? In this section specifically, do not read the passage first. First thumb rule is, read the question along with the option. Okay, then after reading all the questions, then for each question check the answer in the passage. For the first question, the next important tips which I wanted to give is, for the first question, the question's answer will be in the first paragraph. For example, if you find the answer in the second line of the first paragraph, for the second question you will not find before the first question where you have found. Instead, it's going to be, for example, you have found the answer in the second line, the first answer in the second line. So for the second question onwards, you are going to find after the second line only. After your completion of the first answer, from there you can check, you will be able to find the second answer. So the questions will be given in the order according to the information given in the passage. Alright, and the last important thing which I wanted to tell is, if at all in any place you are getting struck because of some difficulty in understanding, or you did not understand the info in the passage, whatever it is, just do not spend lot of time in such questions. Instead, put a star there. Okay, and then proceed with the next question. Anyhow, you are managing the time accordingly, right? Like how much you have to spend for each, you have mindset you have. So after that, then go back to those questions and then deal with it and try to coolly understand what went wrong and why are you not able to understand. Overall, when you are not able to understand a particular word specifically, just make sure to read the entire passage and understand the overall meaning of it. Likewise, you will be able to answer, students. Is it clear till now? Okay, now next important thing which I am going to tell is the instructions. Les instructions pour suivre pendant les examens. The instructions to be followed during the exam. The first one is, write your name very clearly in the capital letters, and also do not put a signature or something like that. Okay, number 1, and then write the center number and the candidate number in the paper, in the first sheet of the examination paper. Okay, this is first. Second is, use only black or blue pen. Okay, and third important instruction is, do not write on the barcode given in the first page on the left hand side. Okay, This is the another important thing. Let's see the fourth important instruction. Write the answers in the space given to write. Do not write somewhere else. Okay. So, alright, the last important thing which I wanted to say is carry ID card, your school ID card, and also transparent stationery pouch, and also you can carry a transparent water bottle. Do not carry unauthorized things into the examination hall. This may lead to a cancellation of your examination. And another one important thing is, for hall ticket your school itself will keep with them, and during the day of exam they will give. After the exams are over they will collect. Okay, so these are the important tips which I wanted to tell. Hope you have learned so many things and you will keep in mind during your exam, and you will do your exam with comfort, coolly, and also get the highest bandwidth during your IGCSE board exam. If you like my video and my teaching, please give a like and also subscribe to my channel. Alright, Opa Abhianto.